In high conflict cases, getting to a final custody resolution is always so much more difficult. Generally, parties, especially one party, will tend to focus more on themselves than the child, which makes resolving that part of the case so much more difficult. What we'll see is if one parent is extremely high conflict to the point where it is impacting the child, that has a significant role on the parenting time that they may get at the end of the day, or whether or not they're going to have any input in the legal custody decisions of the child. What is the court looking at when it comes to high conflict cases in determining custody? The answer to this question varies from case to case. However, one of the biggest things they'll look at is, can the parents co-parent? Can they communicate? If one parent is refusing to cooperate or communicate just to be difficult, the court will look at that and take it into consideration. And generally, it will not go the way that the parent who's being high conflict, who's refusing to communicate, it's not going to go how they want it to go. The courts want parties to cooperate, to be civil with each other. And if they're seeing that one parent is not, it could significantly impact their custody situation. If your divorce case is high conflict, while hiring an attorney can be expensive, it's always our advice to hire an attorney to help you get through that case. The attorney is going to be able to step in and let you know what your rights are, to help you fight for those rights that you may not know you have, or that the other parent may be trying to get you to give up and thinking they can kind of strong arm you into allowing them what they want, allowing you to do something that you might not want to do, that you don't think is in your children's best interest. So you don't always have to be the one to put yourself out there and stand up for yourself. That's what a family law attorney is there to help you with. In Massachusetts, there are a number of times when third parties may get involved in your high conflict case to help move it forward and help the judge come to a decision on your custody matter. If you and your ex are unable to agree on a custody situation, a custody schedule, or you have differing opinions about what's in the best interest of your children, the court may order a guardian ad litem to get involved. This person will either be a mental health worker, a therapist, or sometimes even an attorney who has been dealing with and doing family law for a significant period of time. This person comes in, they'll interview everybody, they'll interview the children, they'll interview collaterals that you ask them to talk to, and then, if requested by the judge, give recommendations as to what they feel is in the best interest of the children based upon the information they have gathered. In Massachusetts, many courts also have the ability to appoint an attorney for your child. This person will go and talk to your child and ask what they want, what they think would be in their best interest, and why, and report to the judge, this is what the child is looking for. If you're going through a high conflict divorce and you have children, it's often good for your children to have a therapist that they're able to talk to, an outlet for them, as they may not feel comfortable going to you or your spouse about it. One thing to be aware of with this therapist is that, just as in your own therapist, your child has privilege with this therapist. So don't get your child a therapist if your goal is to get that person to then come to court and say, this is what the child is saying. That's not going to happen. There are situations where a guardian ad litem can be appointed to waive your child's privilege, but they're going to look at whether that privilege is more important than what they could tell the judge in your situation. We pride ourselves at O'Connor Family Law on our ability to handle high conflict divorce and custody cases. If you're going through one of these cases yourself, please give us a call. We're here to help. We want to help you.